Gentleman from
Time's
Florida.
expired. Does any other member seek recognition?
Mr.
Chair
Chairman,
recognizes Ms. Greene.
I'd like to know if any of the Democrats on this committee are employing Judge Merchan's daughter.
Please tell me what that has to do with Merrick Garland.
Is she a porn star?
Oh, Goldman. That's right. He's advising. Okay.
He's advising who? What? Do you know what we're here for? You know we're here about AG.
I don't think you know what you're here for.
Well, you the one talking about. I
think your fake eyelashes are messing up.
No,
with your
ain't nothing.
Hold on.
Listen.
Order.
Mr. Chairman,
That's beneath
would
even
you please
order.
regain
Beneath
order
even
of your
you.
committee?
Order.
Please.
There's a point of order.
We have a point of order. Mr. Lynch, state your point.
Mr. Chairman, I would just like to ask the parliamentarian if your conduct here in raising money in connection with this hearing is referable to the Ethics Committee within this hearing. Is a motion in order to refer your conduct and your abuse of
It's not a point of order.
I do have a point of order, and I would like to move to take down Ms. Greene's words. That is absolutely unacceptable. How dare you attack the physical appearance of another person?
Are your feelings hurt?
Her words down.
Aw.
Oh, girl, baby girl.
Oh, really?
Don't even play,
Baby girl? I don't think
we are going to
so.
move, and we're going to take your words down.
I second that motion.
So who will have to pay us? Okay. All right. We're suspending.
Capitol Hill just exploded into chaos after Marjorie Taylor Greene hurled a direct insult at Democratic Rep. Jasmine Crockett. The clash was fiery, Democrats fought back hard, and the entire hearing spiraled out of control. Stick around, because we're breaking down exactly what happened, why it matters, and what it says about the state of Congress today.
Absolutely.
I don't know. It's crazy. It's generating.
No, we're taking her words down. No way is that being allowed. Retract. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
So, she agrees to it. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be in over.
Not today. Yeah. Not today.
I got to find some place where I can work.
Here's what we're not going to do. You can't. It's against
Sit down. Sit down.
That's fine, but she has to do a public apology. And she has to actually apologize. And if it's not a real apology, here's what we're not going to do. We're not going to do a smarmy apology. She has to actually apologize. And that needs to be up to Ms. Crockett as well.
Sure.
It needs to be sincere.
This is crazy.
Let's do it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Because her ego's bruised.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's all it is.
She's not used to
doesn't
people
wanna
talking back to
She
her.
doesn't want to say sorry to nobody for nothing. She's going to learn.
I'll ask. Yeah. No. No.
Yeah. Yeah. I know.
You can.
Who's leaving?
The committee will reconvene. Miss Greene has 4 minutes and 21 seconds. There's a motion. Miss Greene, do you wish to strike your words?
I have 4 minutes and 21 seconds to speak.
I think we have to do the motion first, and then unless there's another motion, then you'll be recognized again. But I believe there's another motion coming. So, will you agree to strike your words?
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
agree.
Miss Greene agrees to strike her words.
I believe she
Chair
should apologize.
recognizes
No,
Mr.
she
Perry.
should apologize.
Okay, hold on. Then after Mr. Perry's going to be recognized, then Miss Greene
I'm not
has 4 minutes and
apologizing.
21
Well, then
seconds.
you're not
reserve the right to
striking your
object.
words.
I am
Mr.
not
Perry.
apologizing.
Now let's go. Come on, guys.
Why don't you debate me?
Mr. Chairman, the
it's
minority.
pretty self-evident.
You're not.
Yeah, you're not-
out of order.
you don't have enough
You're out of order.
intelligence.
Chair recognizes Mr. Perry.
Okay, move to strike
I'd like to
I
strike
move to
those
strike the
words
lady's
as well.
words.
I would like
I move to strike
order.
the lady's
Well.
words again.
That's 2 requests to strike. That's 2 requests to strike.
Oh, they cannot take the
There's
word.
another motion to strike her words again. Please
All right.
get
Okay.
your members under
Here's
control.
the correct parliamentary. Miss Greene, do you agree to unanimous consent to strike your words?
I repeat again for the second time. Yes, I'll
All
strike
right.
my words,
That-
but I'm not
all right.
apologizing.
Without objection. Without
Not
objection.
apologizing.
Chair
Reserving the right to
recognize-
object.
No.
Chairman, I
Chair
reserve the right to
recognizes
object.
Mr.
I
Perry.
reserve the right to
Mr.
object.
Chairman, I move that Mr. Goldman's words and Ms. Ocasio-Cortez's words be stricken.
Okay.
Which words? And you have to do it contemporaneously. Object. The objection must be contemporaneous, and they haven't spoken in 10 minutes.
Nobody's spoken in 10 minutes.
Well, that's right. Therefore, defeating your proposal.
You all have. So that's my motion, Mr. Chairman.
We weren't able to.
Well, I object. It doesn't refer to anything that's on the floor. Ms. Ocasio-Cortez objected immediately and instantaneously, as you're supposed to do under the rules and precedents of the House of Representatives.
So the first time he could
Mr.
move to
Chairman,
strike.
point of
Let's
Chairman,
suspend.
point of parliamentary inquiry.
All right. We're going to suspend for a minute, but we'll talk to the parliamentary.
I object to your objection.
The recent clash inside the halls of Congress between Marjorie Taylor Greene and Rep. Jasmine Crockett may seem like another partisan shouting match, but when you peel back the layers, it reveals something far deeper about the state of American politics today. What unfolded wasn't just an exchange of sharp words. It was a microcosm of the ongoing battle between extremism and decency, between chaos and order, between those who exploit government for theatrics and those who still believe Congress is a place for governing. Let's begin with the facts. A House committee was in the middle of questioning when Greene suddenly took the floor. Instead of focusing on the matter at hand, she launched into an irrelevant and personal tirade. She lobbed an insult directly at Jasmine Crockett, a freshman Democrat who has already been making waves in Washington with her sharp legal mind and her willingness to stand up to Republican attacks. Greene's comments didn't just cross the line of civility, they detonated it. The room immediately descended into uproar. Democrats rose in objection, Republicans scrambled to protect Greene, and the chairman was left desperately pounding the gavel to restore some semblance of order. Why does this matter? Because Congress operates under a very specific set of rules designed to maintain decorum. One of those tools is the process of striking words from the record. When a member says something out of order, especially a personal insult directed at another member, the other side can move to have those words stricken. It's not just symbolic, it's a way of upholding the integrity of the institution. That's exactly what Democrats did in response to Greene. They were not going to allow her personal attack on Crockett to remain in the official record unchallenged. Now, Greene's defenders will say she was just speaking her mind, or that Democrats are being too sensitive. But this misses the point entirely. Members of Congress are not private citizens venting at the dinner table or on social media. They are elected representatives of the people, and their words carry the weight of law, policy, and history. The House floor and its committees are supposed to be places of serious deliberation. When Greene resorts to personal attacks, she isn't just insulting a colleague, she's degrading the institution itself. Jasmine Crockett, for her part, didn't back down. Crockett has proven herself to be more than capable of standing toe-to-toe with Republicans who try to use bluster and bullying as political weapons. She has a background as a civil rights attorney, and her sharp questioning in prior hearings has already made her a target for the GOP's culture warriors. But instead of shrinking back, Crockett has embraced the role of being a fighter. And in this latest clash, she had the full backing of her Democratic colleagues, who were quick to rally to her defense. That rallying matters. Too often, Democrats have been criticized for letting Republican antics slide in the name of decorum or rising above. But in this moment, they showed they weren't going to let Greene set the tone of the hearing. They demanded accountability in real time. They insisted on striking her words. They called out the insult for what it was. And perhaps most importantly, they turned the spotlight back on Greene's behavior, exposing it for the distraction it was. But let's zoom out. Why does Marjorie Taylor Greene act this way in the first place? The answer is simple. Spectacle is her strategy. Greene has never been interested in the hard, often unglamorous work of legislating. She thrives on outrage. Her brand is built on conflict, viral moments, and weaponized insults. Every time she hijacks a hearing with theatrics, she makes headlines. Every time she insults a colleague, she rallies her base. It's politics as performance art, and Greene is one of the most practiced performers in the House. The problem is that this performance comes at a cost. While Greene was sparking chaos in the committee room, the actual business of governing was stalled. Important questions weren't being asked, serious debates weren't being had. Instead of policy, we got pettiness. Instead of oversight, we got insults. This is what happens when extremism overtakes governance, and Americans are left wondering why Congress seems incapable of addressing the issues that actually impact their lives, from the economy to healthcare to climate change. Contrast that with Crockett and her Democratic allies in the room. They understood what was at stake. By standing up against Greene's insult, they weren't just defending Crockett personally. They were defending the idea that Congress should be a place of serious work. They were sending a signal that Democrats will not be bullied into silence, and that they won't allow Republicans to set the terms of debate through chaos. That is a message that resonates far beyond the committee room. It also highlights the growing divide in Congress. On one side, you have Republicans like Greene, who thrive on chaos and weaponized outrage. On the other, you have Democrats who, despite their flaws and internal disagreements, are trying to preserve the integrity of governing institutions. That clash is defining this era of American politics. And it's one reason why voters are increasingly exhausted with Republican antics and hungry for leaders who actually focus on solutions. There's also an important gender and racial dynamic here. Jasmine Crockett, a black woman, was being insulted by Marjorie Taylor Greene, a white Republican who has often trafficked in racially charged rhetoric. Greene's insult wasn't just a random jab. It carried undertones that speak to the broader struggle women of color face in politics. Crockett's response and the defense mounted by her Democratic colleagues was more than a parliamentary maneuver. It was a statement that those dynamics will not go unchecked. The fallout from this moment will ripple. Greene will use it to claim she's being silenced by Democrats, playing the victim card that has become a staple of her political persona. Conservative media will echo that narrative, framing Greene as the bold truth-teller under attack from the so-called radical left. But in the broader electorate, moments like these reinforce the image of a Republican Party more interested in circus acts than in governing. And that contrast matters as we head toward upcoming elections. Democrats can and should use this moment to draw a clear line. We are the party that wants to govern. They are the party that wants to perform. We are the party that respects institutions. They are the party that tears them down. We are the party fighting for working families, while they are fighting for viral clips. That's a message that resonates not just with the Democratic base, but with independents who are tired of the noise and just want competent governance. In the end, this clash between Marjorie Taylor Greene and Jasmine Crockett will go down as yet another example of what happens when extremism collides with integrity. It will be remembered as a moment when Democrats stood up, defended one of their own, and reminded the country that words matter, rules matter, and respect matter. And if voters are paying attention, it could serve as one more reminder of why keeping Republicans like Greene away from the levers of power is not just preferable, it's essential for the health of American democracy.